Just kind of help it along here. And the kitchen just smells so good right now with all the garlic and the onion. It's just, it smells great. Just like that, just wilting it down. And I like to season as I go, so I'm just going to use a little salt and pepper. This is actually sea salt, and I have it in one of these grinders. So a couple turns on that. Some fresh cracked black pepper. And we're just developing layers of flavor as we go along. And this spinach takes no time to wilt down. Look at that, just a couple of minutes. Really, this is a quick meal. You'd be surprised. Okay. That's finished. We'll just set that aside. And we will move on to the next step. Okay, I'm just gonna take these sun-dried tomatoes. They're kind of shriveled up, but the flavor is really, really intense. Think of a tomato and think about times 100. That's how intense the flavor is. So you don't need a lot of them. So I'm just gonna take I don't know, that much. 6, 7, 8, something like that. And just a rough chop with my knife. Kind of a rustic dish. And I'm gonna add this to that spinach mixture. And don't worry about the seeds or anything like that. This is all just gonna go in, and it's a really great flavor. Okay. Here we go. Delicious. Then the last thing I need to add is my feta cheese. So I don't get the flavored kind, just the regular kind. And you're just gonna kind of sprinkle it in. And this is gonna melt down when we cook it, and it's gonna be cheesy and delicious. And feta, you may not know, is one of the low-cal cheeses. Feta, Parmesan, the harder the cheese, the less fat and the less calories it has. Okay. And now we are gonna get ready to stuff our pork. And now we're gonna go ahead and fill the pork. So the cutlets that we pounded out, I'm just gonna put down, and I'm gonna take about, since I'm doing 3, we'll take 1/3 of this mixture. And I'm gonna spread a couple tablespoons or so, just in a nice long line, just like that. You don't wanna do too much, otherwise all this filling will come out as you try and truss it up. So that's probably enough. Little salt and pepper. Not too much salt now because you've got the feta cheese, which is salty, and pork tends to be a little bit salty as well. And then I'm just gonna roll it up, just like you would do a package. So kind of nip those edges just like that. And let me try this. And don't worry if it's not perfect. It's gonna taste great. So once you have it in a nice little package like that, I'm gonna take some kitchen twine, and we're just gonna tie it off so all this stays in. And there are fancier ways to do it, but this works just as easily. So probably every inch or so, about like that. And we're gonna go ahead and sear this off. So this is gonna make sure everything stays in just like it should. Kitchen twine's easy, you can buy it anywhere. It's a great thing to have on hand. Okay, so about 3 to 4 of these. And make sure you sort of cut these ends off so they don't burn. There we go. Perfect, your little package bundle. Now I'll get started on the others. And this will have a purpose, and you'll see at the end. It's gonna be the great presentation, the wow factor. And again, go ahead and cut the ends, just because they tend to burn if you don't, because we're gonna sear them off here. I just kind of season the outside with some salt and pepper. Okay, and I'll just wait for this olive oil to heat up, and we're gonna sear these off.